Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of Royale. Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today with Pro vs. Pro. That's right, we're here in the clan with not Logan Paul, not KSI. It's the real match of the century. It's not in portrait mode like CRL. It's not for $1 million. It's just a best of 5 between two pro players to earn the title of Pro to Beat here on CWA Mobile Gaming. Man, that intro really sounded scripted. I promise it's not. Welcome to the channel, guys. That's right, the Pro vs. Pro series has continued today. It's Coltonw83, a star player for Complexity, along with Razzer, who maybe I can have be the next guy to beat. I don't know. He's been tearing it up. But either way, Complexity is unbeaten, and Tag representing Fnatic. He's not playing in CRL, but you guys know what a good player Tag was. He proved it last Pro vs. Pro, finally being the man to take down Surgical Goblin here on the channel. If you missed that one or any of the Pro v Pro series, that will be in the description below. But guys, we are already into the first match. This is where you pause the video. Let me know, who do you think is going to win? Who do you want to win? Do you want to see SirTag remain the pro to beat, or do you want to see Coltonw83 take it down? Both these guys are YouTubers. I'll include the channel links in the description below. So obviously SirTag playing a Golem deck here, and Colton playing, actually I shared this deck in my last video. I called it the strongest deck in the game right now, and I think a lot of people agree. It's a Royal Hog deck, and really lethal right now, and Colton makes contact on that right tower, gonna get a lot of damage after he defended in the left lane. So he's easily gonna probably be able to defend this. Let's see what he does. He's just gonna lightly defend with a log and a Mega Minion there, and the Lumberjack's gonna get a decent amount of damage, actually putting Tag in the damage lead there and allowing him to pump up again. Colton's gonna go ahead and fireball, but check this out, guys. Tag has about a 2.5 elixir advantage right now. That's gonna put him in the driver's seat to execute a golem push. Probably gonna drop a golem behind on the right side behind his king tower here, guys, and it will be up to Colton to defend with the 2 or 3 elixir deficit plus the pump value for Tag. This is gonna be a difficult push, but luckily Colton's deck actually does defend against it pretty well. We'll see what he's gonna do here. He's not gonna cycle Tombstone. He's gonna start out with the Valkyrie in the back and then play the Tombstone. Very low opposite lane, perfect placement on that Tombstone, and then the Magic Archer taking advantage that the only spell in Tag's deck is, there it is, the Tornado. Zappies played to the other side of that Tombstone, perfect placement on those Zappies, and then Colton just barely able to cycle to a Mega Minion to help out as well. Textbook defense there by Coltonw83, guys. That was really well done, especially considering he was at a pretty sizable elixir deficit going into that exchange. He's going to attack in the left lane with the Royal Hogs, taking that tower all the way down to around 1200, 1300 HP left. He's probably going to ignore, well, he's going to split Zappies instead. The Night Witch going down the left lane, and Tag decides to go opposite lane here too, towards the tower with the full health, and it looks like this time Colton is going to cycle Tombstones. What you guys can do even when you're playing against a beatdown matchup, if you have a defensive unit, is you can play the defensive unit first, and then cycle to another one by the time the Golem passes the bridge. That's definitely what you're going to see here. And again here, Colton able to kind of bunch up all his defensive units in the middle of the arena, taking advantage of the fact that the weak spot in Tag's deck is there is no big damage dealing spell, so it gives Colton the luxury of kind of clumping things up, something he wouldn't obviously do had Tag have a poison or something like that, which we're actually starting to see in Golem decks. But either way, guys, here it is again, 4 Zappies on the board here for Colton. Gonna do very nice defensive work, and it looks like he doesn't have to do anything really here besides distracting that baby dragon. That's exactly what he does. Royal Hogs are going to, whoa, barely get to that tower. They're still gonna do a decent amount of damage though. Check this out, guys. 590, 470, 354, 295. Meanwhile, the left tower is down to 360 HP, guys. Mega Minion on that Night Witch. Log coming down. That's gonna be 1. Oh, look at that perfect Magic Archer placement too. 1 fireball away. Coltonw83 takes the first match. Wow. little bit of a surprise victory early on there for Colton. I wasn't sure who was the pro to beat. You never know how people are gonna size up, but on that first matchup there, Colton definitely probably had the matchup edge, but either way, he says, sorry, I didn't see the right tower's HP. What does that mean? I must have missed it. I thought the right tower wasn't in like spell cycle range or anything. Did you guys catch something that I didn't? Hey, either way, let's go into the next match here, guys. Colton apologizing for not seeing the right tower's HP. Maybe it's because he went in with the Royal Hogs in the opposite lane. I have no idea what he meant by that. Either way, maybe you guys caught it and I didn't. SirTag on the bottom, Coltonw83 on the top. Colton up 1-0 to tag right now. So let's see what these guys do. Colton's gonna split Zappies. So again, Colton going with a Zappies deck. Zappies are so strong right now in the game, especially at tournament level standard. If you haven't tried Zappies, give them a shot. They're great in the meta, guys. Fireball raining down for tag against those Royal Hogs. Fireball going to be a pretty decent counter, as you guys saw there. Meanwhile, the Bandit on that left tower does get a charge. Colton forced to go ahead and use a zap. Not really what you want to do there against the charging Bandit, but he had to mitigate the damage after she reached the tower there. So left tower down to 1894. It looks like Colton going with the same deck. Oh, a different version of a Royal Hog deck here. SirTag switched off to probably I said the other deck was the best deck in the game that Colton was just playing. Arguably, this might be as well like a two-way tie or number 1-2, given your preference. It's the Royal Hogs deck with the dark. Actually, excuse me. It's the P.E.K.K.A. deck. There's the P.E.K.K.A. right there. It's P.E.K.K.A. and it's just really, really strong. And I think Colton's playing the Mega Knight version. It's funny, we see Mega Knight all of a sudden creep into the meta, guys, because of all the Royal Hogs. So if he indeed is playing the Mega Knight version, it's probably going to be trouble here for Colton. We'll see, though. I'm not sure what his last two cards are. I would assume, though, that it would be like a Poison or something along with a Mega Knight, but we'll have to see, guys. So Colton, actually, excuse me, Tag gets a lot of damage on that left tower just with the Dark Goblin behind those Zappies, in case you guys missed it while I was blabbing trying to guess the last cards. So Tag's last card is going to be an Ewiz. So again, it's kind of that P.E.K.K.A. Dark Goblin control deck. And look at this, Mega Knight indeed is in Colton's deck. It comes down, it's gonna help out on defense there, but I don't know, it's gonna be trouble. Obviously, Tag, he doesn't even have to use his P.E.K.K.A. if he doesn't want to here, but he does. He could have probably just defended with an Ewiz, but it looks like Colton's gonna go like really hard here. And again, just having the Zappies and the Ewiz in the deck for Tag definitely gives him a huge matchup advantage here, along with the P.E.K.K.A. versus the Mega Knight. So things are looking pretty good here for Tag. Let's see if he can capitalize on this advantage and pick up the W here. About 30 seconds left in this match. Maybe Elixir's pretty even right now. P.E.K.K.A. coming down on the right, but there's going to be two pigs on the left tower. Zappies to counter, but not before they get a lot of damage with the one Zappy and two pigs taking that left tower down to 1041. Meanwhile, P.E.K.K.A. coming down the right lane. This could be trouble with the Ewiz in tow here, guys. And Zap comes down onto that Inferno Dragon, resetting, and now the Ewiz is resetting, and P.E.K.K.A. with 1 second left going to give Tag the victory there. So we are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, all tied up going into match number 3 here. Ooh, it started out just as good as we could have hoped for here, guys. So again, next match here is not decisive. First person to get 3 wins will be the winner, and we're already into the next match here. Again, Tag on the bottom, Colton on the top of your screen. Tag representing Fnatic, Colton representing Complexity, and here we go. It looks like both a little bit of a stalemate here early on, neither player making a move. Let's see who makes the first move, and is there going to be more Zappies, more Royal Hog, or are these guys going to switch it up? We've seen Beatdown, and we've seen basically Control Spam or Royal Hog pressure decks. That's all we've seen so far in this Pro versus Pro. Tag gonna start out with a Mega Minion behind his tower. Colton's gonna split Zappies again. We're seeing Zappies in this deck, and then some Spirit Goblins applying a little pressure to the left lane. Tag's gonna respawn with a Log, and the right lane, the Mega Minion's gonna clean up those Zappies very nicely. And early on here, it looks like Tag's gonna, start with a Graveyard. So it's a big graveyard and poison coming down for SirTag. Meanwhile, Colton responds with a Mega Knight and an Inferno Dragon. But look at all that RNG. Look at all that chip damage. Those skeletons managing to get around that Mega Knight and do a lot of damage to that right tower. You know, close to half damage off that right tower, or at least over a third. Now here it comes, split Royal Hogs. 2 pigs on the left tower, 2 pigs on that right tower. Ewiz played in a perfect position there to kind of get the Mega Knight and 2 of those pigs. Log coming down to mitigate the damage. And look at this, guys. Wow, look at that damage split. Very nice defense there by Tag. Only 3 hit points differentiating the 2 towers. That's exactly what you want to do here, guys, especially against a Royal Hog split deck like this. It's just kind of split the damage and not let those hogs kind of add up and take down one of your towers early in one big overwhelming push. So SirTag here, well, these guys are literally identical in Elixir. Check this out, guys. Their Elixir is absolutely even here, and it looks like split Zappies going into the furnace, and Colton's kind of in trouble here, I think, with this matchup, guys, but we'll see. He doesn't have like an amazing answer to the, excuse me, I'm stumbling all over myself. He doesn't have an amazing answer to the graveyard, but I assume, we'll see what his last, does he have, poison should be his last spell, so that he should be saving that now for the graveyard. So we'll see how he handles this. The second version of the cannon cart there, distracting one of those extra pigs, pulling it to the right tower into the lane of that Ewiz, and now a little bit of a counter push coming in for Tag, and he decides to indeed graveyard. A fireball is going to come down. Okay, it's not poison, it's fireball. That's why I was hesitating earlier there. I wasn't sure if the last card was fireball or poison, and I didn't want to make the call. Either way, a really smart decision there, guys. Dropping that cannon cart, and that's going to win the game for Tag. You guys notice, if we kind of rewind there, that the fireball came down right after the support troops had been played. So there was, I believe, an Ewiz, a Mega Minion, and an Ice Golem. Colton wanted to take out those troops, allowing his Princess Tower to work on those skeletons. So immediately after he fireballed, Tag applied that pressure, playing that cannon cart, and that's what won him the game there, guys. The Mega Knight was already dealing with those skeletons. There was no good answer in Colton's hand for that cannon cart there, and that's the power of cannon cart. Tag is now up, guys, 2-1, meaning if Tag wins this next match, Tag remains the pro to beat. Now, while we're waiting for Tag to accept this battle here, guys, I figure it's a good time to talk about the next opponent. Actually, we're jumping into it right now, so we'll see if these guys make a play early on here. Colton on the bottom, Tag 1 victory away of remaining the pro to beat here on CWA at the top of your screen. He's going to start out with Spear Goblins, and then a log comes down for Colton, and let's see if these guys make a move. It looks like they're just going to leak some elixir and wait a little bit of time out here, guys. We'll see if this goes all the way into double elixir time. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, back to the point, I asked Tag that if he happens to beat Colton, who he wanted to face next, and he reminded me of something that I had forgotten, guys, is that he beat Marcel P. This is a 1.5 years ago. I don't know if any of you OG subs have been watching that long. Let me know in the comments so I can give you some love if you have. But he beat Marcel P, ending his streak. Tag did about a 1.5 years, a little under a 1.5 years ago. And then his first opponent when he was the pro to beat Tag the first time around was Mini Minter. And Mini Minter swept Tag. I think he swept or 3-1 beat him. Either way, Tag told me, man, if I win again, I want Mini. I want revenge against Mini Minter. So that's who Tag wants. Are you guys okay with that? But I do not want to get ahead of ourselves here. If anybody can take down Tag 2 matches in a row, it's certainly Coltonw83. Colton is known for being kind of a comeback kid. I want to say oh God, I'm going to butcher this here. Trying to vamp for 2 minutes, right? In the beginning of the match. Damn it, Supercell, fix your game. These stalemates are awful. Colton won the wild card. No, yeah, Colton won the wild card in CCGS. That's what I was thinking of. And he beat a lot of big name pros, including like many of the best in the game to get there. So just when his back's against the wall, when he was looking at being disqualified or done with CCGS, not DQ'd, but out of it basically, he came back and actually took that championship. So if anybody can come from behind, it's definitely Colton. We're already in double elixir time. Do you guys have any brilliant ideas on how to fix the stalemates to start some of these matches? Colton obviously playing a golem deck, SirTag. It looks to be playing that same Zappies and Inferno Dragon Spear Goblin deck. We'll have to see. And there it is, the Zappy split in front of that King Tower, 2 to the left, 1 to the right with the Inferno Dragon. Colton might be in trouble here, guys, because playing a Golem deck, even though it seems like it's a good thing to do to wait till the end, a Prince Baby Dragon in the left lane, even though it seems like the good thing to do, guys, is to wait with a Golem deck, sometimes you can just get overwhelmed depending on your hand. And since Colton has poison, I'm guessing he's playing the non-pump version of this deck. Interesting to see Prince in this deck. Prince already, excuse me, guys, by the way, has been confirmed to be getting a buff in the next balance update. Look at that perfect placement on that Golem here, but this is going to be a really difficult push to defend the right lane. He tries to NATO everything to the left lane to allow those troops to support the Golem after they defend. But look at this, the Golem's getting absolutely obliterated, guys. This is not good here. This is not good at all for Colton. Look at all the damage on both of his towers there. Poison coming down, but this is going to be a trouble here. I think Tag might put Royal Hogs right in. He does go Royal Hogs right lane because there's not much that Colton can do here to defend. He tries to put that Prince in the middle to pull in that Mega Knight. He does, but not before those Royal Hogs get tons of damage on that right tower. Tag throwing down the Screamy Hog emote because he has done it 2 in a row for SirTag, Surgical Goblin, Coltonw83, and there we have it, guys. Did you guess correctly? Did you have SirTag winning this matchup? Let me know if you got it right. Let me know if you got it wrong. Let me know who you want to see next. I already told you that Tag wanted to see Mini. Let me just tell these guys GG. I already told you guys that Tag wanted to see Mini. But who do you guys want to see? That's the most important question. So guys, let me know in the comments below. A huge shout out to Colton for coming on Pro vs. Pro series. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out his player stats and profile thanks to StatsRoyale.com, a partner here on CWA Mobile Gaming. And huge shout out to SirTag, the pro to beat, the returning and remaining and retaining pro to beat here on CWA. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.